already seen what are fuse and bridge compounds. Fuse rings are bicyclic compounds with two carbon atoms common between two rings. Examples of this class, decalene and naphthalene, are shown here. Bridge rings are the one where two rings share three or more atoms. Let's check example of norbornene. These are bridgehead atoms common to left and right ring, and this is a bridge containing one carbon. This part we have seen in detail in classification of bicyclic compounds. So now let's move further and let us check rules for naming these compounds. Here I have shown one fuse ring and one bridge ring compound. And you will see that difference between these two types of compound is, in fuse ring there will be no carbon between bridgehead carbon, and in bridge rings there will be at least one carbon between two bridgehead carbon. Both the above type of compounds are named by same set of rules. The format for naming fused and bridge compound is bicyclo square bracket A dot B dot C square bracket complete parent name. We'll understand these rules one by one with example. First, you will find parent name by counting the total number of carbons across the entire molecule. Consider this compound. If you count carbons present in this compound, number is 7. So parent name is heptane. So we can write this name at the end as bicyclo A dot B dot C heptane. Next step is finding ABC. So let us again take same example. I have marked bridgehead carbons with red circle. So you can see there are 3 carbons to the left of bridgehead carbons, 2 carbons to the right of bridgehead carbon, and there is no carbon between two bridgehead carbon. So we got numbers ABC as 3, 2, 0. Now by rule we have to write these numbers in square bracket in descending order. So name of this compound is bicyclo 3.2.0 heptane. I will like to turn your attention to one important difference between naming of spiro compounds and fused and bridge compounds. In spiro compounds, there will be only 2 numbers in square bracket, which are arranged in ascending order. In fused and bridge compounds, there will be 3 numbers in square bracket, which we arrange in descending order. Okay. It is always better to practice when you want to master the things, right? So try naming this compound. To make things easy, I have marked bridgehead carbons with red circle and mention the steps that you will follow. First thing is to count total number of carbons in structure. In this case, total number of carbons are 7. So parent name will be heptane. There are 2 carbons to the left of bridgehead carbons, 2 carbons to the right, and 1 carbon is in between bridgehead carbon. So name of this compound is bicyclo 2.2.1 heptane. With these 2 examples, I am sure you will able to name simple fused and bridge compounds. However, when there is unsaturation or functional groups, we have to number the carbons. So we'll check how numbering is done. Let us consider this compound. what you have to do is locate bridgehead carbons and check smaller and larger ring. In this case, I have marked both. Numbering starts from one of the bridgehead carbon by rule. Larger ring is numbered first, then the numbering goes through the bridgehead carbon to the smaller ring. The numbering is done in such a way that substituents will get lowest possible number. By following all these rules, the correct numbering in this compound can be done like this. While writing name of substituted fused and bridge compounds, substituent is to be written before the prefix bicyclo. So, in this case, the complete name of this compound we can write as 2-methyl bicyclo 4.2.0 octane. As always, let us practice few examples. We'll name this compound. I have mentioned steps to reach to basic name. Total number of carbons in structure is 10. So parent name is decane. There are 4 carbons to the left, 4 carbons to the right, and no carbon in between bridgehead carbon. Remember, while counting numbers, you are excluding bridgehead carbons. So basic name is bicyclo 4.4.0 decane. Now let us check numbering. Numbering may start from any bridgehead carbon. Both rings are of same size and substituents are placed symmetrically. Out of 2 substituents, chloro and methyl, alphabetically chloro will get priority. So we'll number our compound like this, and final name is 2-chloro 7-methyl bicyclo 4.4.0 decane. Now let us consider this example, bridge compound with double bond. If you consider this compound without double bond, using regular steps you can reach to basic name, that is bicyclo 2.2.2 octane. Since double bond is present, our parent name will change from ANE to ENE and will specify position of double bond. So name of this compound is bicyclo 2.2.2 octa 2,5-diene. Here I have given few structures for practice. Try to name these compounds. You should also able to draw structures from given IUPAC name. Until now we have seen naming of spiro compounds and naming of fuse and bridge compounds. So let us compare between these two types of compounds. Format for naming these compounds is similar, and in both types we have to count total number of carbons for finding parent name. Now look at differences. In spiro compound, numbering is done from carbon next to spirocarbon, whereas in fused and bridge compounds, numbering is done from any one of bridgehead carbon. In spiro compounds, smaller ring is numbered first, followed by larger ring. It is exactly opposite in fused and bridge compounds. Numbers are arranged in ascending order in square bracket in case of spiro compounds, whereas in case of fused and bridge compounds, numbers are arranged in descending order. Now we'll see how to differentiate between fused and bridge compounds. Though we use same set of rules for both types, we can easily tell whether compound is fused or bridged by one simple observation. In fused compounds, one number will always be 0, and in bridge compounds all numbers will be non-zero. Here we have completed our discussion about fused and bridge compounds. I will be back with another video on IUPAC nomenclature of biphenyls. Till then, keep practicing.